Good afternoon, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Welcome to not a day of triathlon training. Today's the first day. I haven't opened this video by saying I'm out for a lunchtime run. I'm out for a lunchtime walk. I've only walked to the shop. I've only walked to the shop to get a packet of sweets. Why is that, Daniel? Well, we've just received an email about an hour, 2 hours ago from Outlaw, talking about the Outlaw Half, which was supposed to be my first triathlon of the year. So it does blow in my eyes, that's nice. They're moving it from May to June, which gives me another few weeks of training. They've not confirmed the date yet, so I don't want to get too excited because it might not be as much time as I think I've got, but another few weeks to train. So I therefore sacked off today's run. I'm going to take it as a full rest day. I'm going to get on top of things that I've been meaning to do, like changing my pedal bearings, changing the lights in the garage, not having to run at lunchtime and then cram in a meal as well or whatever. Just actually have a bit of time in my hands. So that's the plan. So I'll see you later on for some DIY Dan bike maintenance action. See you later. Okay, good evening. You join me at about 8 PM. We've had chips from the fish and chip shop. Good rest day. Nutrition is key. I have changed one set of my pedal bearings, the one that was actually making the noise, but look at the state of those. I don't know if this is going to focus or not. So they're all essentially okay. That's the inside of those bearings, and all these little black balls are the ball bearings that are in the sealed bearing unit. So essentially it fell to bits. These outers actually were like seized inside the pedal, so I had to get a screwdriver and like it out. So that's what I did. So because I've got two sets of the bearings, I might as well change the other side. These aren't too bad, but they are a little bit noisy. Yeah, I bet you got that really loud and clear, didn't you? So I'm going to change these. I'm not going to do a how-to, but I might just give you a little glimpse as to what's involved in changing them. There are plenty of videos online if you want to check out how to change pedal bearings in these. I actually used the Shane Miller GP Llama video because it was very, very helpful. So let's get this done. There we go then, pedal done and dusted. It was relatively simple, to be honest. Take the end cap off. There's a little nut on the inside of it. Make sure you spend at least 10 minutes swinging off that the wrong way because it's a reverse thread, unlike the other side, which is a normal thread. Eventually figured out that was the issue. Then got the spindle out, pulled all the bearings off the spindle and took the bearings out of the pedal body. Chuck them out of the way, give the pedal a good wipe out of the baby wipe. I quite like using baby wipes, not for my own use, for the stuff with tools. Degreasing, handy to use, cheap. Nice. So I give it a good wipe out. Then I put a bit of lithium grease back on the inside of it, dropped all the bearings back in the correct order, put a bit of lithium grease on the spindle of the pedal, put it all back together, bolted it back up, bit of lithium grease on the pedal thread, and that's it, ready to go. Feels buttery smooth. Just need to refit them, do a zero offset, and that is it. For this total cost of about £30, I've redone the bearings. Now I think you can get the bearings from a normal bearing supplier for a handful of quid. And I did see a post of somebody recommended like what size they were and stuff, but it's just a bit easier, isn't it, going to the manufacturer and seeing exactly like this is for these power meters and that's it. You haven't got to go and source the little like end plate thing yourself and stuff. So yes, it's probably expensive for bearings, but what can you do? I actually bought them from cyclepowermeters.co.uk and it came within 4 or 5 days, so not bad. I'm gonna drop these on the bike. I have actually as well, probably ruined cycling for Liz actually, so I've fitted, this is her Stages power meter off of her TT bike, put it on a road bike. She's never used it before, she's never ridden a power on the road, but tomorrow she will be riding a power on the road, so we'll see how that goes. Paired it up with a head unit, shown her how to do it, just pedal, and it's got the data on there, so we'll see how it goes and we'll report back. So I'm going to put this pedal on, I'm going to get in the garage and try and fit this lighting in the dark. This will be fun. Okay, so before I get onto the nightmare that is this garage and the lighting situation, I'm going to try and do a 2-day lead-in and be a bit more organised into the Monday night 1 hour zone too. So if you'd like to be involved, please let me know down below. It's 6 PM, chilled out hour. Some people will be right off the front, some people will be off the back, no doubt. That is Zwift, that is group riding, but let's have a good time. I will be live streaming it, so for a Q&A and a bit of chat, etc. So I'd love for you to get involved. You need to be following me on Zwift so I can invite you. So let me know down below. Let me know if your Zwift name is different to your YouTube name, and I'll see you there. This is why I firstly don't do DIY, secondly don't try and make some sort of video about it, because nothing ever goes to plan and thinking of cameras or something else to think of. So this light is the original light. Firstly, I ordered two, or the one item I ordered from Amazon was twin light. Obviously only one of them's turned up, that's great. I wired it up and it didn't work, so I don't know what's quite going off there, but it's absolutely freezing. It's obviously pitch black when I turn the lights off because it's the evening. I'm gonna wait until tomorrow, do it in the daylight so I can actually see with the power off and give it a good go rather than just trying to throw it together to see if it works. emailed Amazon to see if I can get another one of these sent out. I even paid like, you know, the £6 or whatever you do to get it out the next day because I wanted it for this weekend. Obviously not. But anyway, that is just life sometimes, isn't it? So let me know down below though what your thoughts are about the Outlaw postponement. When you think it's going to be? Are you going to do it when it's later in the year? Myself, like many others, probably got a lot of things planned later in the year. See what I mean? Something always happens, doesn't it? Is that the new one? That's the new one. It's okay, it's fine, it's alright, it's not a problem. Yeah, got lots of things planned later in the year, so the middle to the end of the year is just getting a bit busy. However, I'd rather it be busy than be empty, so what can we do? Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today, even though it's involved no training whatsoever. It's just a day in the life of. But tomorrow we're going to get out on the road for a bike ride, and by we I mean Liz and I, so I cannot wait for that. I've got the bikes already, as you've seen, so I look forward to getting out. So I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks very much for watching. See you tomorrow at 4 PM.